Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are from group plus 5 going to present about our topic sustainable economy from perspective Islamic and Christianity. Our group consists of our leader Tan Hauser, myself Nur Ain binti Arnis, Nur Auni Zaidani binti Rosli, Nur Alia Syafiqah binti Muhammad Rashidi and Shakira Syahira binti Muhammad Rusli. So I will pass the first slide to Nur Auni.
Assalamualaikum. I will present about the introduction, which is in the report. Our group is doing a simple research based on the perspective of Islamic and Christianity towards sustainable economy. Although Islam and Christianity specific approaches and teachings may differ, both of them offer perspective on sustainability and economy. In Islam, the concept of sustainability is developed in the idea of stewardships, which is khalifah, and balance called mizan. Islamic teaching emphasized the importance of using the resources wisely, avoid waste, and preserve the environment for future generations. From an economic perspective, Islamic principles promote justice, ethical, and fairness conduct in all economic activities. In Christian, it also recognized the importance of sustainable practices and stewardships of the earth resources. Christianity, teaching emphasis the belief of God, created the earth and entrusted humans to be its caretaker. For an economic standpoint, Christians are responsible to practice good stewardship in their financial decisions, which may involve support for fair trade, ethical investment, and responsible consumption. Next, I will pass to another group member.
Okay, I will present about the main point. So firstly, in the terms of the theological foundation, it differs from Islamic economic and Christianity economic. In Islamic economic, a sustainable economy should prioritize responsible resource management, ecological conservation, and sustainable development practice. While in Christianity economic, its dominate have become increasingly concerned with environmental issues, while others may place a larger emphasis on human rules over nature. While Islamic economic and Christianity economic is very different from the sources. For Islamic economy, the main sources is the Quran, Sunnah, Ijma, Qiyas, and Hadith. While in Christianity, it believes on the Bible, and Islamic economic focus on materialism and spiritual, while compared as Christianity, they only focus on materialism. Next, I will pass to next presenter.
Okay, so I will explain about the second point. The second point is institution of freedom and focus on justice. So for Islamic finance, Sharia, the Islamic legal system including economic transaction and practices. So Islamic place a greater focus on wealth redistribution through the required payment of zakat and also other types of charity, while Christianity finance does not have a formal legal framework from economy operation. It does support charitable and generous behavior. However, the particular ways and process for income redistribution vary throughout Christian groups. However, both Islam and Christianity emphasize fairness and equity. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, let's move to ethical consideration. In Islam perspective, riba is the same meaning as interest and is viewed as exploitative since it can lead to economic inequality and injustice by placing a burden on the borrowers. Therefore, to make it win-win situation, Islamic finance provide profit-sharing agreement, mudarabah, partnership-based contract, musyarakah, and sale-based contract, murabahah. However, in Christianity perspective, it does not consider interest as being immoral, but rather does not support lending practice that exploit and favor equitable treatment of the poor. Christian own business that involve borrowing and lending money utilizing interest-based financial systems similar to those used in conventional banking to help their business grow more quickly or to get a higher profit. I'll pass to next presenter.
Okay, my name is Stanhausen, and I'm going to uh, present for the discussion for our discussion. In Islam, the principles of Islamic economics begin with the distinction it makes from the many types of economic that have existed over the ages or era, including those that are blended with capitalism, communism, socialism, and others. The organizations, structures, and social norms that represent the creation, trade, and consumption of products and services make up the Islamic economic system. The principles and characteristics of the Islamic economic system are consumption, government service, and non-riba, private property, production, weight, and zakat. One of the key elements of Islamic economic system is the payment of zakat, which also serves as a significant support for the stability of the underprivileged in Islamic society. It views the annual collection of a part of income from the wealthy and distribution to the destitute as a kind of devotion. By lowering the population of those in need, this helped the state as well. In Christian economies, competition based on cooperative advantage. The biblical perspective of fraud, robbery, and violation of contract are rejected by the democratic capitalism that the Christian worldview endorses. First, the Bible recognizes our rights to private property and exhorts us to take excellent care of our resources. Second, a free enterprise system offers the best chance to manage their resources wisely by generating wealth and opportunity. And last one, the competition in a free market economy operates in accordance with the concept of cooperative advantage, which upholds our natural value as people. So that's all for my presentation. I will pass to Auni.
Okay, as for the conclusion, in a nutshell, both of these major religions in the world, Islam and Christian, emphasize the importance of sustainability economy, while their perspective and approaches may differ. Both Islam and Christianity share concern for sustainable economic development, responsible management of resources, and economic justice. They both emphasize the well-being of current and future generations, such as justice. Ultimately, these major regions call for an economy that serves humanity in the world and respect the interrelation of economic, ecological system, and social. That's all from us, plus 5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.